man, I hope this works. I hope this works. I really, really do hope that this works. Of all the time, all the hours of the day that this could have happened, it has to be today. Great. Wonderful. If it had happened in any other game, it would be fine. It would be just, oh, I just don't stream today and that's it. But no. My internet provider had to face problems while during the time where I was supposed to do GFL 1 stream. Just 2 days before the end of the event. But you know what? I have faith. Okay, so a little context about what's happening right now. Mind to this morning, me and my parents received a message from the company that provide internet services to us, saying that they are facing some issues and they are fixing it, and they only would have it fixed at 7:30 p.m. which is horrible to me, because usually I stream at 2 p.m. on my time. And so, luckily though, the Wi-Fi is not working, but my mobile data is working. So, I'm using my cell phone as an internet hoster to be able to stream right now. It's not the most ideal internet connection, just look, see, I already dropped in some frames right now. Damn it. It's not ideal. It really, really isn't. But I will try to have some faith. You know? I'll try to... No, man, I don't know. It's good. Okay, this stream is going to suffer a few issues here and there. Very likely. Very possibly. And honestly, there's not much you can do about it. So you'll have to deal with it. Luckily, though, it's not going to be enough for it to be completely ruined, but it's going to be uncomfortable, possibly. It's gonna drop a few frames here and there. I'm so sorry about this, but I really need to finish the story, and I'm not willing to do a long stream tomorrow, because I think I would take around 6 hours to finish this event. So sorry. So sorry, but say at least I'm streaming, right? Oh yeah, because I'm using my cell phone as a hoster, it also means that I try to minimize the internet usage as much as I can, and because of that, I don't have a second device, C-chat, beside my computer, which means that I have to change windows if I want to read chats. And because of that, I might take a little longer to see messages on chats. I already left a message there to notify anyone about this. But yeah. Oh, see, look how wonderful. The frames are dropping again. Amazing. This is going to be so bad. All right. Also, the stream today is probably going to be a little shorter than usual. Please don't mind it too much. Alright, enough talking. Ashen Haven. God. Please, everyone. Please, everything be okay. Everything be okay. Please, 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 please. The strong do what they can, and the weak suffer what they must. Thucydides, the history of the Peloponnesian War. Terminus. Laboratory. Stasi building underground Frankfurt. White zone. I imagine the story is going to be it's going to be about the events in Frankfurt from Paradeus' perspective, which actually I'm quite interested about, because it means I will get more information about, possibly about Lunasia and William. Inside the cramped operation room, a young man stands before the surgical table. His hands are clasped together. With slow, measured breath, he steadies the restless pounding of his heart in a state of pained rest. Father, the instruments have been counted. Please, double-check them. Oh, look at this fucker. Look at this fucker. Look at this piece of shit. I hope you get traumatized after M16 breaks your arm. He opens his eyes. Facing the deferential white-clad Nito, William does something unprecedented. He smiles. At this moment, his spirits have risen to their highest point in years. Even the trash before him seems almost tolerable. The instruments are correct. Wonderful. Vital signs are stable. Anesthetic metabolism is estimated to complete in 7 minutes. We're close now. Success is within reach. Father? He looks like such a pimp. I'm sorry. My sister's reports that Griffin's forces are almost here. You're not needed here anymore. Get out. Yes, Father. I don't know exactly what voice I should give William. Another explosion detonates above after the Nito departs, and even the operating room trembles. The roar of battle draws closer and closer. 5 minutes remain. Ignoring the relentless blast and violent shaking, William takes a seat. He reaches out and takes Lunasia's hand, the hand of the one he loves the most. What a fucking siscom. Amid the world of boiling chaos, she is his final salvation. It is enough. He has done it. Everything is complete. Now, all that remains is to wait. While he waits, he is suddenly struck by a curious question. When was the last time he had experienced such exhilaration? Such buoyant elation that even the ugliness of the world seemed diminished. The memory is hazy, but without question, these days in Frankfurt had been the happiest of his life. The great Oberstein, that severe ambitious overlord, has suffered a fate as beautiful as a stray dog dying by the roadside. This is far from over. Will tear down everything he built, piece by piece. But he once inflicted upon you will return upon all that he held dear, handfold, hundredfold. That nagging, self-righteous old hag, that pathetic creature forever chasing the shadow of death. Did she truly believe she could control you and lecture me? It's like an insect presuming to teach an eagle how to soar. We've come such a long way, haven't we, sister? Tunasia's eyelids twitch, but even the smallest sign does not escape William's notice. A sign that she's awake. I swore I would bring us back together. I swore that the real you would return to this world. The new world beyond the shore. We will remain together forever. As family. The explosions grow nearer, the thunder of destruction deafening even through the sealed operating. A stone pillar crashes down beside him, shattering against the floor, but he seems utterly unfazed. He does not even spare it a glance. All his attention is fixed on his sister. His breathing grows steadier. The movement of her eyes becomes more frequent. The future he has long envisioned it, now lies within his grasp. The godness is about to descend upon this old world, deep in suffering. Gunfire erupts again. 4. Trash clashes with trash. The ringing of metal against metal forms a savage rhythm. 3. Flames roar like sacred fire burning away decay to herald rebirth. 2. The pounding of my heart is clear as thunder. The overturning of reality is but an instant away. 1. The explosion detonates at point-blank range. He does not waver in the slightest. His gaze is captured by those holy eyes. Nothing else matters anymore. In that instant, the world comes to a halt. The future is here. What a way to start. Malignant funeral. Oh, and then it shows up convolutional kernel. Does that mean this one doesn't have one? Okay, so this means that whatever's happening right here was happening during the convolutional kernel then, I would imagine. Just so for us to situate it ourselves a little bit better in the timeline. Okay, when I enter a new stage, will my frames drop slightly? Yes, they do. They drop just a little bit and then they come back up. Oh, this is going to be, what a horrible internet connection. Okay. I imagine every time the game loads something, the internet's gonna fail a little bit. What is this stage? Mission objective. Okay. That makes my frames drop, right? Nope. Okay, so it's only when I enter a stage, I see. William and his projections will appear in the stage. Proceed with caution and use them to your advantage. Tap skip in the top right corner to close this interface. Okay. Paradeus and nuance units gain the damage buff William's gaze. It looks... look at that face. What a punchable face. After ally echelons kill an enhanced unit, their next 2 moves do not cost APs. Oh. And they gave the damage buff William's Bane, which stacks up to 8. Okay. It specifies enemy units. Oh, essentially eliminates all the high-ranking Eagles, I see. Okay, so I'll divide them in 2. Then that's Course DeFi up. And then the AR team over here, I would imagine then. How strong are these NPC dolls? I wonder. I mean, Ro at least is very tanky. Or should I call her Robella at this point? I think I'll refer to her to Ro just to keep the continuity. So be more concise with the current story. Even though I already kinda know the events of GFL2. This is going to take a while. This is going to take a while. I don't have that much AP right now. Okay. Go down here. Like this guy. I don't really need to touch anything, right? I mean, Robella can already tank most of these attacks by herself. Now that I think, no, actually, I shouldn't Google that. I was about to say, now that I think about it, how many more events there are still on the CN server or GFL1 for us to fully catch up? Then realize I would have to Google that, and Googling that would take away from my internet connection. That would affect stream directly, and that wouldn't be good. Never mind, never mind. I'll leave with the mystery for now. SDAR is not taking things very well right now. At least the roll though is extremely tanky. There we go. Good job, Sop. Top mods. Oh yeah, because I destroyed an enemy that had William's gaze buff. Right, I gain extra movement. And a buff also, which is pretty good. It's pretty good for me, especially considering the fact that STAR just got a little bit of damage while trying to fight Bremed. But I think at this point we should almost be very close. We're catching up to the CN server on GFL1, right? I don't think we really have many more event stories after this one. And if we do, it might be just 1 or 2. Which really is nothing. Eventually we'll get there. Eventually we'll get side to side with the CN bros. Just like PGR has done it. Oh, I really need to. Isn't there a heliport? I mean, there's this one. Okay, so go down here. I can't. No, I can't. Oh my god, I really need to go to all the way back. See if I want to do. Okay. Alright, okay, I see how it is. Ah, what a pain. What a pain. Why, game? Why couldn't you just leave some heliports for me? Okay, after this one, and turn. The good thing here though is that I don't have a limits about in how many turns should I finish this event, this stage. Okay, now the AR team, all the way here, all the way. Resupply, gonna leave you guys there for now. And then leave it there. You guys can handle this, right? You guys can handle these enemies even though they are buffed by William's gaze. Yeah. You guys do a lot of damage. Should be fine. Now, I would imagine I can kill Morido right now. Oh yeah, she's melting like butter. Oh, how wonderful. Oh no. Ooh, so close. I don't like the Nito snipers. The Nito snipers, the Nito snipers scare me. They really do. Can I move to this? Yes. Yes, I can. Just like butter. You know what? Bye. What's your name again? Sorry, what's your name again? Hibe. Bye, Hibe. Bye, Hibe. Bye bye. Bye bye. Not as thing as more though. Easy. I wonder if we are ever going to see these high-ranking Nitos ever again. Hopefully not, right? I mean, I don't think it would be a good thing to see them again. But considering how Paradeus is able to store Doll's consciousness, Nito's consciousness, and evil people's consciousness in general, it wouldn't be completely out of question, but honestly I hope they stay dead. I don't want another Chilovek situation. Almost ending this. Almost ending this. Completely forgot your name also. Oh, you have a whip. Oh, you're already dead. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, so sad. Poor Nito. Easy. I need to remember to farm these things a little bit. The currency of this event a little bit so I can buy at least the special equipment that I saw that was being I saw it was being sold in the exchange store. Alright, continue the story. Birth of the Devil. My internet's gonna drop a little bit. I know it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. Let me just wait a little bit. Wait. Wait. I think it's fine. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine now. 2049. Oberstein, Ancestral States, Berlin. This is a young William, isn't it? I mean, yeah, it's Ballard, so... Man, since as a child he had a punchable face. Look at that. It is a bitter afternoon of unending rain. In his memory, the weather remained dreadful throughout those final months. He no longer remembers how long he had stood at the bedside. At first, he seemed to be sitting beside the bed, but at some point, he found himself standing close to the heart monitor, staring at the wavering line of life as it gradually flattened, until there was not the slightest ripple. Death has ultimately delivered its malice with its own hands. Young master, it's over. Let them proceed. The people in white are not angels. They are not even doctors. Faced with a life fading in their hand, they show no reverence, nor do they offer the customary condolence or assurances of having done. Sir, it's been confirmed that the test subject lost all vital signs. Remains to rethink the project's subsequent experimental direction. I understand. As for the sect, a new candidate must be selected as soon as possible. Have them arrange it immediately. Would you trust me with that, Father? Ballard? As if only just noticing his youngest son standing to the side, Oberstein looks down and fixes his aged yet piercing eyes on the boy. The young boy turns towards him with a confidence and respectful smile. While my sister was still alive, I observed much of Paradeus' operations. I understand all the procedures. Being the Holy Maiden's younger brother has its conveniences. At present, only I possess that advantage. And recently, I have been conducting some research myself. I am far from Professor Laplace's level, of course, but I can certainly assist you, Father. Oh. Oberstein studies him, as though seeing him for the first time. Enough of this clumsy grown-up masquerade below. You're only a child. Perhaps your sister's death has struck you too hard. But as things stand, I'm serious, Father. You know that I am serious, and you even believe it is feasible. Otherwise, you would not waste time speaking with me. You simply paid too little attention to me before to know whether I truly possess this capability. Go on. As I said, Father, you need someone trustworthy to manage Paradeus. The most suitable candidate would be Professor Laplace. She cares only about her research. If you hand the sect to her, she'll let it wither on its own. That is not an outcome you desire. I admit that I am too young to command obedience, but I can begin as her assistant, just as my sister once did. I will do better than she did. I am more intelligent, and I know when to bow my head. A child your age should be weeping beside his sister's body, Ballard. Most people my age not even comprehend the concept of death, father. Until an appropriate candidate is found, I will indulge your horseplay for a time. There, Arlen. Thank you. I will not disappoint you, mother. The man gives a slight nod. After one final assessing glance at the cold corpse on the bed, he turns and leaves the room. As for the subsequent handling of the test subject, I'll handle it, naturally, before handing her over to Professor Laplace. A true inspection is required. And as the daughter of the Oberstein family, my sister deserves a grand funeral and memorial service. You do not wish to tarnish our household's name, would you? Oh, of course not. Young master. The elderly butler cries out and drops to his knees, anxiously lifting Ballard. Ballard lowers his head, staring silently and expressionlessly at his own form. Heavens, fetch bandages, you fools! How did you injure yourself, young master? Probably on the lab equipment. Those things are very sharp. He closes his hand again, allowing blood to stream along the lines of his palm. Only fools weep meaningless tears. Oh, so he became Laplace's assistant at a very young age. So since you were a child, you were problematic, huh? William. I mean, I already know the answer. No one in this family is a normal person. Everyone's a little problematic. Everyone is a little bit mentally ill. Garden. Oberstein states. Ow! Oh, so he does cry. Of course, he only did. Oh yeah. No. He did in fact. I remember seeing him crying once when he was a child. Even the commander, the commander was so that sad on seeing William die, wishing that William would. I remember that. I'm sorry. Gravel and splinters are embedded in the flesh. I need to clean the wounds before I can bandage it. With a small pair of tweezers, Duneja carefully picks debris from his wounds bit by bit. Even with the slightest touch, the pain is unavoidable. Though he endures as best as he can, a cry escapes him. I'm sorry. That still hurts, didn't it? You're bearing it very bravely. But this pain is necessary. If you avoid it because you're afraid, the wound will never heal. Her eyes are filled with concern, though her seriousness resembles that of a real nurse. Soon, however, her bright gaze softens further, and she extends her hands towards him. If it's too painful, then squeeze my hand. If pain cannot be avoided, then at least let me share it with you. Without waiting for Ballard's consent, she takes his hand. He stares blankly at her face for a moment. She has already resumed her work, scraping once more across raw nerves. A piercing pain shoots straight to his skull. Almost reflexively, Ballard clenches his fist, squeezing Lunasia's hand hard. Her expression does not change. She continues her careful movements. When he loosens his grip slightly, he notices the fair hand is now red and swollen. But she says nothing. Soon, the cleaning is complete. When Lunasia straightens up, he realizes. To treat his wound more easily, he has been kneeling on the garden's gravel path the entire time. Beneath her skirts, her knees are already marked with deep red abrasions. After she fetches gauze and antiseptic, Ballard's gaze cannot leave her, which are no better off than his own. How did you get beaten up so badly? At first there were only 2 of them. I could handle it. But more kept coming and I was knocked down. Ballard speaks softly, avoiding his sister's eyes for some reason. In the end, several of them pinned me to the ground and made a fat boy ride a bicycle over me. Oh, I wish I could have seen that. That sounds so much fun. That sounds so funny. It's something like that. Tell me who they are. I must pay for what they have done and apologize properly. Lunasia immediately rises, fire blazing in her eyes. It is the first time he has seen anger on her face. There's no point. It will be hard to track them down. They are not my classmates, just a group of local thugs. Even if it's difficult, we can't let people like that to do as they please. What was it about? Were they trying to extort you? No. A stray dog starts following me after school. I fed it a little, then those 2 came over. It pushed me aside and forcibly took the dog. It was terrified barking the whole time. I don't believe it. He did something to the dog. I tried to reason with them, but they said it was their entertainment for the day. If I wanted to stop them, I would have to provide some alternative amusement for them. I tried to argue and they hit me. Deserved. I bet. Sorry, I just hate him. Even if he's telling the truth, I can't stop but think that he deserves it. And look at that. I'm dropping frames again. God, this sucks. This sucks. This internet sucks. This is not going to be a long stream. Tears stream uncontrollably. He turns his head away, unwilling to let Lunasia see his disgrace. After finishing the bandage, she reaches out and gently wipes his tears. Anyway, they pinned the dog down and rolled over it the same way they rolled over me. I don't believe it. And my frames are dropping like crazy. Hold on. This sucks. This sucks so much. Please, internet. Please. Dude. I mean, it says the stream's still going, it's just bad. Okay, alright. Continue. Push it through. And they beat me up again before leaving. By the time he finishes, Lunasia's face is like frost. Starting tomorrow, we'll go to and from school together. With me there, no one will bully you, Bill. I just understand. I can't make sense of it. Ballard grabs his hair, tugging at it as though that might ease something inside him. Why would they do that? It's irrational, isn't it? His eyes are red as he rubs and pulls at his hair, strands falling loose. Maximus, philosophists and laws concerning the rights of all beings taught to him by prestigious academics tumble inside his mind. Yet none of that education explains his situation. Aren't humans the only creatures endowed with reason? Then why do people like that exist? Even knowing they will eventually face punishment or meet someone stronger than themselves, why be so foolish? Is this kind of rationality permitted? Why would whatever created humanity allow such thoughts to arise in our minds? Because they have greater numbers, they think they can yield violence freely and beat those weaker than themselves without hesitation. Is everyone like this? Or only them? The more he speaks, the more agitated he becomes. Tears fall again. He tries to wipe them away, but grief and indignation envelop him. Only much later does he learn that it is the scent of jasmine. A steady, peaceful warmth surrounds him. His sorrow dissolves, replaced by a spreading warmth. Sister? It's not just them. Everyone is the same, Bill. It's simply what the world is like. It's cruel, hungry. Everywhere there is soil that breeds thin. Everywhere there is senseless predation of the strong upon the weak. But as long as we remain by each other's sides, none of that will matter. I can protect you. Will you trust me, Bill? He cannot see her expression. All he can think of is the abrasions on her knees. Why? Why what? Why are you so gentle with me? Isn't it obvious? Because you are my baby brother, and I am your big sister. The big sister is meant to protect her younger brother. You're still so small. One day, when you grow up and gain more strength, it will be your turn to protect your sister. Now then, let's go settle the score with those brats who bullied you. It is on that rainy day that the Ballard understands, for the first time, what the word sister truly means. It is a word that smells like jasmine. Fucking Siscom, I don't feel a single inch of sympathy for this motherfucker. And I'm dropping frames again. Amazing, truly wonderful. Man, this sucks. This sucks. We push it through. Garden. Oberstein Ancestral Estate. The next day, a funeral is held in the garden of the historic Oberstein family estate. Ballard has never seen so many people. The vast mansion is packed with mourners who have come to pay their respect. They all wear black formal attire, each holding a white chrysanthemum as they step forward to mourn before the enormous coffin. What a ridiculous charade. As he moves through the crowd towards the coffin, Ballard finds himself recalling his childhood. From the moment he was born, there has been no memory of a mother in his life. His father is always either busy with work or wholly absorbed in his research, never sparing him even a fragment of attention. His endless childhood has been shrouded in gloom and desolation. Only his sister was different. She was a beam of light that brought color, illuminating the few corners of the world that still held a trace of warmth. Before he knows it, Ballard has already passed through the crowd and arrived by the coffin. After the initial round of mourning ends, the centerpiece of the funeral draws no more real attention. To them, this is merely another gathering for conversation. It will not be the last time we meet, sister. He lifts a hand and signals the attendants at his side to carry the coffin away. Here? Are you certain, young master? Lord Oberstein instructed us to deliver it to the Research Institute. Do you believe you understand my father better than I do? No, that's not what I meant. The butler hurriedly directs the workers to set the coffin, then steps back. This will do. You may leave now. Someone else will take over from here. That... Very well. Then we will be... As the workers turn to leave, the expressionless Ballard pulls the trigger behind them. Even though he has modified the handgun to minimize recoil, the repeated shots still leave his hand stinging. What are you doing, young master? I'm sorry, Grandpa Kane. No one can know about this. We could pay them off. Lord Oberstein surely wouldn't. Ballard does not lower the gun. Coldly, He turns the barrel towards the old man in front of him. Young master? I said no one, Grandpa Kane. With another gunshot, the old man's shocked gaze gradually turns stone. You surprise me, Ballard. Father? Low, rhythmic applause echoes alongside that warm, gentle voice. Yet, it sends a chill crawling down Ballard's spine. The previously quiet alley is instantly sealed off by black-clad bodyguards, blocking every exit. How did you... I admit I have neglected you somewhat, Ballard. I never imagined that without my knowledge, my son would grow to be so capable. But attempting to oppose me is clearly the first sprout of foolishness. No, Father, sister is already dead. What more do you want? She was your daughter. Is letting her rest in peace too much to ask? I love your sister, and I love you as well, Ballard. You're still too young to understand the immense value of the sacrifice your sister has made. Won't never let you lay a hand on her. You're my son, Ballard. I forgive you for pointing a gun at me. But there will not be a next time. No, wait, don't touch me! At Oberstein's signal, several black-clad bodyguards immediately seize Ballard and drag him away. He has no chance to resist. A heavy blow to the back of his head plunges his consciousness into darkness. Oberstein Research Institute. How are my frames? How are my frames? How are my frames? Am I dropping? Am I dropping? Yes, of course I am. My God. Inside so much really oh well. In the dead of night, a small figure appears outside the research institute. Ballard checks the location again and again on the data terminal in his hand. Oberstein has locked him inside the house and ordered these servants to watch him. But, for his sister's sake, he is calmer, more resolute and agile than ever. Even without a weapon, those foolish servants cannot keep him contained. This is the place. Security around the Institute is tight. The main gates are reinforced and sealed. But due to safety protocols, several windows are built into the structure, designed to open at any time. For Ballard, this is an opportunity. He is small and slender. Flipping through a window poses no difficulty at all. I I'm quite surprised by how he's just, how should I say? Sliding through all the security things, being able to evade the servants and being able to even infiltrate the institutes. I always seen William as more of a scrawny, sedentary type of person, not really capable of doing much physical activity. But I guess he's still a child. Maybe when he gets older as an adult, maybe then he becomes fully sedentary. The instant he climbs through, he loses his balance. His right knee slams hard against the sill, and with an awful crash, he tumbles to the floor. Deserved. A sharp pain shoots through the inside of his knee. He thinks a bone may have snapped. Damn it, damn it, damn it. God damn it. 5 minutes later, he draws a deep breath and drags himself upright, hauling his injured leg with him. No one has heard the noise. The uneven echo of Ballard's limping footsteps reverberates in the dark corridor. Enduring the agony in his knee, he carefully memorizes the twists and turns he is taking through the facility. Idiot. Such an idiot. He pushes open a door. The room inside is empty. Another door. Still nothing. In the darkness, Ballard mechanically pushes open the door, one door after another. His knee hurts more and more, but the person who used to share his pain is waiting in some pitch-black corner for him to fulfill his duty as a younger brother. Wait for me, sister. I'm coming. I've failed you as a brother. At least I want to let you stay here all alone. Even so, the boundless darkness swallows everything around him, and doubt begins to gnaw at his heart. Is he truly a savior here to bring his sister home, or merely a weak little brother begging her for more? At a time like this, what is he still asking for of her? He does not dare to think about it, yet he cannot avoid it either. He only knows how desperately he longs for the moment when, after opening one of these doors, the sister he yearns for stands before him and tells him that all of this is nothing but a terrible joke. Then, they will go home and spend one drizzling day after another, accompanied by the scent of jasmine. Sister. His murmured whisper drifts through the air as he limps through the darkness, along with the twin agonies of body and soul. Pain cannot be avoided. At least let me share it with you. Her words echo in his ears. Ballard sinks into a corner and slowly collapses to the floor. You bunch of devils, bastards, vermin, beasts, give my sister back. His fury spills over so much so that he forgets he has snuck into the institute. He begins cursing Oberstein, cursing everything inside this research facility. He pounds the floor, kicks the wall, trying to use rage to smother his own helplessness. Damn it. Damn it, damn it. He slumps limply to the floor and covers his face, sobbing. Sister, you were here right now. It holds back my tears, couldn't I? He begins to fantasize. If she were beside him at this very moment, he would not be so weak. A tiny fantasy becomes the beginning of everything, the starting point of an endless chain of thoughts. If he can change the outcome of her death, then his happiness will not have been shattered. He can forever remain Little Bill, and his sister will forever be the gentle Lunasia. No. Even if he cannot change her death, there must be another way. As long as he can retrieve her body, there is still a chance to set things right. Bill. A familiar voice echoes beside his ear again. Who? He jolts to his feet and there is no one there. I heard it. I definitely heard it. The voice comes from ahead. He pushes himself forwards. What is that? At the end of the corridor stands a pitch-black iron door. It blends into its surroundings in the darkness, nearly impossible to discern without getting close. Sister, are you inside? Almost immediately, Ballard straightens up and rushes towards it. The iron door is not locked. He is certain her voice came from within, that she is calling for his help. He pushes it open at once. The room inside is completely dark. Ballard gropes along the walls. She must be here. There's no mistake. She's calling me. Suddenly, his fingers brush against a hard device, the unmistakable hue of a switch. He flicks it. The lights slowly flicker on. Ballard's heart swells with anticipation. She must be waiting for him. But what awaits him? It is a vision of hell. Lights come on. He finds himself face to face with the sister of his dreams. The outline of those eyes, that slightly pale face, it is her. It is Lunasia. But it is only a solitary head, severed cleanly at the neck. Oh my god. Holy shit. Jesus. Of course, it's Paradeus after all. Submerged in formalin, sealed inside a cylindrical container. This. His reason ceases to function. He becomes incapable of comprehending the obvious reality before him. The higher centers of his brain fail to process the information transmitted by his eyes. Emotional faculties collapse. His cognitive faculties collapse with them. No. No. The lights within the other cylindrical containers flicker on more slowly than the ceiling light above. But they switch on in sequence. First, he sees Lunasia's limbs. Thighs, calves, ankles, elbows. Upper arms, forearms, ring fingers. Next, her organs. Stomach, intestines, liver. Left kidney, pancreas, right lung, blood vessels. Finally, slices of her brain, fully intact, preserved carefully and neatly arranged. With his higher functions disabled, primitive reflexes seize control of his body. Ballard drops to his knees and vomits. His body issues only one command: empty stomach. But there is nothing in sight but water. He kneels there, his stomach convulsing violently. Even after it is emptied, the retching does not stop. The torment continues for more than 20 minutes. No. Hello. It's my sister. No. Can't be. Why? Great Salt. No. Anything at all. Just the hallucination. Just thing. He desperately restrains the urge to lift his head. He cannot bear to meet those hollow eyes again. His desperate screams have deprived his brain of oxygen and filled his ears with ringing. The repeated vomiting and emotional shock blurred his vision. Leo. Suddenly, that familiar voice sounds again, beside him. Sister? Leo. It's me. What's wrong? Sister! He jerks his head up. The container filled with formalin are still there. But through the hazy distortion of his vision, he now sees a rough outline overlaying them. That outline slowly merges together, gradually forming a clear figure. Sister! The familiar face from his memories appears once more. Tears pour down Ballard's cheeks. He reaches out and clasps hands of the sister floating before him. Did you have a little nightmare, my dear little Belle? You look terrible. Don't be afraid. It's alright. Sister is right here beside you. It's all over now. I finally woke you from your nightmare, Bill. Oberstein will never tear us apart again. No wonder he's fucked in the head. How's my friends? Yeah, not good, not good, not good at all. Not good. Those are not good frames. Those are yikes. Ooh, so many frames have dropped. Ah, Jesus. But it says the stream is still going. So I guess it is just delayed. Very, very delayed. Stumbling block. Go. I push it through nonetheless, and I just hope for the best. Oh wow. Oh look, it's the commander. Look, it's me! It's me! It's me! Yay! Look at me! Yay! Oh, my backpack is overlapping above me for some reason. At least one. Oh, sorry. Let's send you guys. Save the commander. Ow. Okay, if I go down here. Okay, the good thing is it doesn't seem like any of these guys are going to reach the commander, but Can I... Hold on. Okay? Hold on. Right, I can only use one echelon. Okay. So, this is what I'm going to do. That's the case. Go here. Go up here. And turn. This way I'll have more movement, more AP points to move around more. Oh my god, so many of them. Right. And now I go down here. And I kill this one. The internet is so bad. It's so bad. Almost 1/3 of the stream is just from drop frames. It's so bad. Okay, hold on. I want to redo that one, okay? There we go. Way less damage. God damn, Roll Mod 3 is so good. Well, at least I think I have her Mod 3, but... Yeah. Mod 3. She's so good. She's so good. She's so tanky. And then I get the buff. And then I can go here, and then I can kill this one. Ah, just like butter. Wonderful. But you know what isn't wonderful? My frames dropping. Haha. Seems the stream is somewhat able to catch on. Go down here. Go over here. I kinda just getting my way through this. There we go. Of course, AK-15 is the MVP of the Decathlon. This amount of enemies is just perfect for her. Okay, let me see. I not. No, actually I can. Can I go back though? Not really. Is it okay? Okay, hold on. Let me. Okay, I can. Oh, I don't like the fact that it's. Oh, I don't like these. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is what I'm going to do. Go here. Come on. Anytime now. Go here. Go here. I need to save the command because that red note right there makes me just a little bit scared of the possibility that perhaps there's an enemy right next to the commander and they might attack him, making me fail the entire stage. So if I need to rescue the commander now, perhaps it's going to be the time to do it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, I hope I'm strong enough. Oh yeah, I am. Oh, I am. I accumulated enough buffs for this. Okay, good. Go here, switch. I'm taking anybody away from right under my nose. Yes, we are. Something's happening. Something's happening. Something's happening, and I don't know why. Because I can't see shit. I can't see shit. Doesn't matter. Rescue the commander. Oh no, the heliport that was there disappeared. So that means I need to reach a radar, right? I think I can. If I remember correctly, I can extract. I can perform an extraction through a radar. Okay, resupplied. Go up. Of course, enemy there. Thank God the resupply. Oh, so weak. So weak. Delightful. Weak. These enemies right now are so weak, just like my internet. I'm really worried about. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And it's no issue at all. Wonderful. Now I think I can extract. Right. The bonus projection remove the buffs. Okay, sure. A red heliport has reopened somewhere. Right there. How do I get there again? Oh, I see. No, yeah, I see. But I thought I could. No, never mind. No, I cannot. I cannot perform an extraction on the radar. Oh. Well, look who's here. Now I'm worried about the amount of ammunition that I still have. I can take 2 more fights. Okay. Of course, there's an enemy there. Yikes, 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 yikes. That one hurted a little bit. Yikes, 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 yikes. Okay. Now, it shouldn't be a problem, right? Damn, I should have equipped these dolls with a parachute fairy. I could have do all of this much easier. Much easily, I should say, is the correct words to be used here. And my frames are dropping, my frames just keep dropping, they drop like flies. Fuck, there's really nothing I can do about this. Oh. I guess not. Okay, after this I will do one more story stage and then I will end the stream. Okay, because this consumes a lot of mobile data. And I think at this point I must have already went pretty far enough on that story of the event. Retrieve. Truth. Okay, alright. This is going to be the last story thing that I'm going to do today because the internet is too bad. It's very awful. Truth. Main River Embankment, White Zone, Frankfurt. Dusk settles over the city. The setting sun pours down like molten gold, staining the clouds in shades of crimson. Yet, Ballard and Lunasia have no mind to admire the beauty before him. Then, they are clutching a dying Malfi, running from place to place in search of a hospital that can save him. Fortunately, this is the same little dog that Ballard once fed. By sheer luck, he survived being run over by a car. Fortunately, he now teeters on the brink of death. If they cannot find a veteran, he will not survive. Sorry, this is a hospital for people. We don't treat animals. Try somewhere else. It's just a cheap dog. Buy another one. We are very busy. Please, leave and don't block the other patients. They are rejected by nearly every doctor in the city. No one is willing to treat a dying dog or two underage children. Damn it, the nearest hospital is 10 kilometers away. The poor pup won't last that long. Look, he's barely moving. What do we do? When people are young, no matter their nature, they still possess a measure of compassion. That is why Ballard fed him in the first place. The cruel reality is that no one wants to take in the dog. No one wants to answer the siblings' prayers. Bill, help me. What? Ballard turns towards his sister. Her face is flushed from running. Her breath ragged. Yet her expression is utterly serious. She seems to be observing something. He's breathing blood bubbles. There are clear signs of... We need to find a way to let him breathe again. Sister, just the two of us? Besides us, who else will save him? Who else can save him? Sister, can we really do this? Even if you have assisted doctors before, Trust me, Bill. If you truly can't bring yourself to do this, then leave it all to me. I won't blame you. After all, it is an elder sister's duty to support her baby brother until he grows up. Her gaze is unwavering, almost inspiring. The moment their eyes meet, Ballard feels courage drive away the chill fear. Duneja has the kind of will that can give even a coward the strength to face reality. I will help. Good. I will buy the equipment and disinfectant. Bill, carry the little one somewhere quiet, where no one will disturb us. Move steadily and calmly. He's very frightened right now. If he struggles, hold him firm. Don't let him hurt himself. Alright? Her instructions are calm and clear. Ballard absorbs every word. Though he hesitates, if Sister says so. I understand. Bill, we did it. We actually saved him. It seems I was right. The external trauma caused hemopneumothorax. A tube head had to be inserted to drain the blood. At least he can breathe now. This is only a temporary measure. We still have to find a way to get him to a vet. The weight hanging over Ballard's heart finally left. He never expected that the two of them, few children, could actually save a dying dog. Duneja takes his hand and presses it against the Maltese's chest. Listen, it's the sound of life beating. This little one is trying very hard, and it's because of you, Bill. He trusts you because you protected him. That's why, even though he's in pain, he didn't struggle. That's wonderful. At that moment, he believes from the bottom of his heart that no matter how great the difficulty, as long as his sister is by his side, every problem will be solved. He turns, wanting to share his joy, but sees the sullen look on her face. Rays from the setting sun slant across her features. Bill, we saved him. He's our dog now. Should we give him a name? A name? What should we call him? Ballard has never been good at naming things. Oh yeah, he surely wasn't. I know that for sure after meeting so many Nitos. Naturally, the task falls to his sister. Let's call it Bill. Huh? But that's my name. Not quite. You'll grow up someday and become Ballard. This little Bill can remain Bill forever. Her smile fades slowly, touched by sudden sorrow. Now their sister's duty is to protect her baby brother and wait for the day he grows into a man. As myself, I have a selfish wish I can hardly say aloud. I hope Bill will always just be Bill, not Ballard or Oberstein. Her hand cups his cheek. Her eyes seem wet, like she's smiling through tears. If you could stay this small forever, I could protect you forever. But if you must have your own life, if you are destined to rise to great heights, then at least let this little Bill stay with me. Ballard stands there, blankly, unable to speak. Sister, why would you think that? I will always be your little brother. When I'm with you, I can always just be little Bill. No, it's your mission to change this world, Bill. What? He cannot quite follow. He watches as her sorrow recedes and she lifts her gaze toward the distance. Bill, you remember the question you once asked me? What? Is this world truly right? The grown-ups who refuse to save your life, the battlefields riddled with wounds, a selfish society, and those bastards who subscribed to the law of the jungle and beat you up. For some reason, whenever she brings up what happened that day, a cold anger seems to gather around her. It isn't right. Don't you think it's wrong, Bill? Don't you want to do something? To change the course of this world so everything moves in the right direction? Oh, by this time, she definitely already knew something, didn't she? I has thought about these things before, but lately, staying by her side, he has grown greedy for her more. Her presence is so comforting that he forgets his own reflections. I say this because I know you are someone who keeps pondering such questions. Even when you were little, you were different. I have always noticed. This world is so cruel that even a tiny dog cannot escape violence, and there are countless people who are in suffering. If that's how you see it, then let's do it. Whether it's changing the old world or creating a new one, I can do it. As long as I have you, I feel like there's nothing we can't accomplish. Lunasia turns in surprise, then chuckles softly at the determination on his face. I feel like she's grooming him. At this point, I really feel like she's grooming him to become the person that she wants him to become. Grow so much in just a few days, Bill. See that expression. That expression, she's definitely grooming him at this point. She's planting seeds of thoughts inside him. Oh, Lunasia. What you have done, you demon? I'm sorry. That's just things are. New Theresa's turns were. Yeah, the setup is scuffed as fuck. Is the chat turned off? It's not turned off, it's just It's just I can't see it very often because it's usually I have chat. You Krampus, shut up. Usually I have chats on my cell phone, but since I'm using my cell phone to be able to stream, I can't really. I am avoiding putting chats on the cell phone just so to not consume more internet. So if I want to read chat, I need to change to another window, which I don't really do often. And that's why I might take longer to see messages on chats. Also, welcome to the stream, online residents. I might end. I will end the stream after this, the story stage, though. Because the internet is just awful. It's just awful. Tomorrow, though, it'll probably be better. Whatever was the problem that my internet provider has faced, they said they would fix by tonight. So it should probably be better, and I hope so. What does KRM Puris mean? Is the abbreviation of my full name, Kirumi Puris. It could only mean Krampus, you opposite of Santa. No, that's not what it means. But you're right. I feel the same. As long as I have you by my side, I can do anything. She's definitely grooming him. New world. Perhaps that's not so bad. We walk hand in hand. Maybe we really can carve out a brand new world. A place without exploitation or persecution, where everyone can play freely upon green grass. It will be the true paradise there. Ballard stares at Lunasia's face. A breeze lifts her hair, revealing her smooth forehead. Sunlight shines upon her features, and in that instant, he sees the goddess of his destiny extending her hands, inviting him towards a new world. He carves every glimmer of that day deep into his mind. My dear baby brother, Bill. We'll venture into a new world. Life there is beckoning to us. It is the promised land. A vision of bliss. A divine gift. Supreme resurrection. A pure paradise for all living beings. From that moment, a long plan quietly etches an inconspicuous mark upon the axis of time. Years later, Ballard will grow into a man whose name becomes William. All because he's utterly captivated by his sister's pure and earnest face. And it is at that moment that he will carry out her will. Through me, you pass into the city of woe. Through me, you pass into eternal pain. Through me, among the people lost for I. Justice, the founder of my fabric, moved. To rear me was the task of power divine, supremest wisdom, and primeval love. Before me, things create were none, save things eternal, and eternal I endure. Shall be together, in neither heaven nor hell, neither cursed nor redeemed. I did not die, nor yet remained alive. Love led us to one life. Love led us to one death. It feels as though he has been dreaming a very long time. In that dream, the two of them promised each other they would venture into a brand new world. Those pitch black soulless eyes, untrustworthy. He is definitely untrustworthy. It probably swallowed up. No, it didn't. What kind of channel revamp is this? Oh my fucking god, it took 3 days for my message to reach you. I know, it's awful. It's fucking awful. I using my mobile data to stream. I using my cell phone as a hoster for the internet host to my computer so then I can stream. I know it's awful, but that's what I can do right now. And it's so bad, I know, but don't worry, the stream is streaming soon. The stream, oh my god, not, even I am lagging on my brain. The stream is ending soon after this. After all these years, it is time to fulfill that promise. Terminus, Laboratory, Stasi Building Underground, Frankfurt. He awakens from a haze of confusion. Before him stands an empty operating table. Lunasia is gone. Sister, did we succeed? Is this our new world? Dragging his heavy body upright, he looked around. She's not with him. Sister? Sister! He calls out twice. Nobody answers. How much time has passed? He cannot remember. His last memory is of a bomb detonating behind him, the shockwave knocking him unconscious. But he clearly recalls that in that instant, he saw his sister's eyes open. William reaches for the pocket watch on his person. When he pulls it from his coat, he finds it has long since stopped thinking. Oh, the door to Nirvana probably opened it here, right? Oh, so that means that by this time, Lunasia is probably with the commander right now. Oh no! Oh no! Ballard balling hard. Oh, he is. If he sees Lunasia talking with the commander right now, he's going to feel so cocked. He's going to feel so cocked. He steps out of the operating room and nudges a corpse on the ground with the tip of his shoe. He can tell it's the torso of a black Nito. Beside it lies the severed arm of a T-doll. Oh, trash. What are these doing here? Is this still the old world? Where is she? The building is filled with the wreckage left behind by fierce combat. Ruined walls, shattered debris, none of this belonged in the new world that he and his sister envisioned. Since that day, long ago, this is the first time he feels true panic. Everything that was meant to unfold smoothly, the promised future, the divine revelation, now bears its fangs at him in a single instant. He passes more deactivated T-dolls and kicks aside more Nito body parts. He climbs over collapsed rubble and ascends a cold steel ladder. Then he emerges into daylight and beholds a desolate Frankfurt wide zone. Don't move. No sooner does he steady himself than soldiers surround him on all sides. The crowd parts. Dead man, Griffin Lion, walks slowly towards him. You did this? Your question surprises me. Where is she? You know who I mean. At William's question, the gentleman falls silent. The silence is objectively quite brief, yet for William, it seems to stretch endlessly. She has already left Frankfurt with the commander. Oh, get cocked. Get cocked, William. Get cocked, William. Takes a really long time. Yeah, I hope your internet is better. I see, so your full name is Kirumi. No, it isn't. It's Kirumi Purisu. Oh god, yeah, the internet is really bad. It's really... Every time I change the screen, I can see a preview of